It's a new edition of our live show, The Week. Wow, action-packed. We go into Zorro ratings and their incredible music. Mexican regional goes international. We got a Sundance report. Melissa Barrera was there. Also, too, what is Salma Hayek up to? And why the Volleyball hate out of India. But coming up, we have in person hanging out with us actress Maria Russell talking about her incredible show Jury Duty. Wow, are you guys ready for another week? Pues vámonos, loco.
Hey baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Come on, baby.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Latino Slant Live, and the show is called The Week. The Week. How was your weekend? How was your weekend, guys? Anyone live in the chat? How was your weekend? Tell me right now. Well, it's an action-packed show, and I know I say that all the time because we always deliver all the time. But what I wanted to do before we say hello to people in the chat, before we do anything, let's thank over 11,000 subscribers as of this morning. That's right. Latino Slant went over 11K subscribers. It keeps on going, and we just want to say muchísimas gracias to everyone who is subscribed. We're going to keep on entertaining, keep on giving you all the great stuff from Hollywood to Latin America to international, and yes, to also India as well. Thank you, guys. Muchísimas gracias. But yeah, let's bring in Fletcher. What's happening, buddy?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody had a great weekend, and we got an awesome show for you today in the week. And thank you so much for all the people that got us to 11K. If you're not subscribed, please do so, because we're trying to get to 20K by summer.
We're so close.
So
close to, as Chris Gore says, we're so close to 100K. It's So before let's also thank a couple people, right? And let's thank all the mods right then and there. Boom, all you guys that are live with us modding, from Lord Thoth to Clobbering to Deleted to the homies. Anyone there I'm forgetting, Fletcher?
No, like Olin Valness. Also, yeah, you got Lord Thoth, Sander,
Yep.
Yeah.
And let's thank two people too, and then we'll move on and say hello to you guys in the chat. Let's thank Mexican Iron Man and Fletcher Williams for producing this great show day in, day out, week after week. Thanks, brother.
Ooh, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's popping, bro. It's popping. Okay, so let's say hello to people in the chat. Pete, I honestly can't remember the weekend, so it must have been killer. Yeah, I love that. Darth Plato been a member of the channel. Hey, Polly. Hey, Penny. Hey, Stunt Brat. Hey, Mark D with a C, member of the channel. You became a YouTube member. Right on. We always love that. We always love, whether it's, resubscribing, becoming a member again. Thank you, Mark D with the C. The Equalizer. I did serve on a jury this past summer. Oof.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. There is a what do you call it in the chat? Okay, give us the info there.
All right, so we got a poll going on right now in the chat. 16 votes. Thank you so much. We're gonna have it up for a while, and it basically says, when did you get a jury? When you get a jury summons, you 1, A, develop a cold. B, so proud to serve. C, sweet, no work and free lunch. Or D, no hablo de inglés. Which one are you? Let us know.
Yeah, I liked how you spell hablo.
Yeah, you
Hablo.
got to do it. You
You
have
got
to
to
do
do
it.
it, man.
Got to do
You
it.
got to do it. You
It
got to
must
do
be
it.
done.
That's precise.
Yes,
That's how you
that's
spell.
yeah, that's right. You gotta.
How you
This
spell.
is the hard work over here. The slam in the
Yeah.
back,
Oh my God.
making
Sin is
tacos.
here.
Sin. Woohoo!
Yeah.
What's she mad about?
Hey, Polly. So Chris Gore was commenting in my live stream last night. I'm trying to conspire him to talk to you into coming to Dragon Con this year. Ah.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's talk about really quickly about Chris Gore just for a second, because Chris Gore rhymes with war, and it is a war that Latino Slant has been repelling from the flimsy film threat people, saying that I take umbrage, sir, into in regards to you saying that the Latino Slant is only looking out after Latino things, entities, properties, and such not, when in fact we do double, triple, quadruple the work that Film Threat has ever done. We watch everything. So I challenge you, Film Gore. I challenge you, Film Gore, to watch Zorro, Murrieta, Primo, this fool. Then get back to me. Because I watch everything you watch and quadruple the world. Thank you. Anyways, all right. I feel so much better. Bonzo, none of the above. Go and hope you don't have to stay. Oh, okay. He just doesn't. Yeah, he'll go and he'll hope. Kind of like some of those characters in Jury Duty. Good evening, Monica. Good evening. Olaf is a billionaire. I've been on his floating castle. Really? All right. I got a notification for Jury Duty once, but had moved, and by the time my mail was forwarded, it was months later. I mean, there's so many ways to get out of that jury duty there. It's kind of tricky, man.
It's like,
It's kind of tricky.
I can't be
Without
biased.
their,
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
free him.
Yeah. I mean, Chris Gore, he says, I don't care. He says it about everything, but we know face to face, homie's humming a different tune in my face. You got to understand, Equalizer. I get the slang gets in faces. Like we get in faces, man. Faces. Go ahead.
Mustache to mustache.
He ain't got no mustache. He ain't no man. Okay, listen, we got courtesy of, let's get right to some fun stuff. Courtesy of Cavateño Che. We got the Mexican trailer of the new Ghostbusters, in which I am told it's different. It's different. Yes.
Wow. And it, sometimes they do that. They do kind of like a regional thing. This is what would be interesting. But
Right.
I'm curious. Let's see.
Yeah, and the thing is, I haven't seen. Okay, two things, guys. This is going to be in English. There's just Spanish subtitles, but I have not seen the first one, the American one. So this will be new to me. But from what I'm told, this is actually different footage or something like that.
Okay.
Here's my problem with trailers nowadays is that they show way too much, guys.
Yeah.
It's just way too much. It's just no joy. Way too much. Okay, but here we go. Let's play it, shall we?
All right, let's go.
You ready?
Let's go.
The better question is, what's inside of it?
An army of ghosts. We've all had experiences and encounters with the unknown and the unexplainable. Here, we pay top dollar for your possessed possessions. Now this is very, very interesting.
Have it for 40.
I've never seen anything like this at all. 60.
All over New York City, ghost attacks are on the rise.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Any pot?
And we
Ghostbusters,
what do you
want?
Hold on to your ass. equipped to fight back.
Ghostbusters.
The drone?
Welcome to the new Paranormal Research Center.
You just let ghosts hang out in here?
We've spent 40 years trapping them. Now we can study them.
He's cute.
Blah.
Ever since you brought in this orb, strange things have been occurring. We think it's commanding the other spirits.
Is something trying to get out?
Many things.
We could be looking at a full-bore army of ghosts with the power to kill by fear itself.
Like literally scared to death?
That's messed up.
So what is the plan?
We're the Ghostbusters. We stay and fight for this place. Suit up. Shoot anything that looks terrifying.
That orb is prophesizing to bring about the end of humankind.
The hand frozen.
The second ice age.
Get away from her!
Ooh. It's scary. A lot of Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Apocalypse Fantasma.
Fantasma. I like that title better. Apocalypsis. Okay, Fletcher, what do you think?
Apocalypse. No, I think it's cool. It does bring a lot of it almost didn't have the feel of like a Ghostbuster style. I think because I did see the American one, and the American one, the earliest one. I didn't see the second one that came out, but the first one, it
Yeah, I
did
saw the
have
first
more of a feel of the first one, I thought it was more okay. It felt more like superhero or disaster movie. And this one felt a lot more like it's a Ghostbuster movie. I don't know if that explains it, but the mood, the lighting, the little scare scenes and stuff like that, it felt a little bit more like the original Ghostbusters. So I think it's a good direction. I still think they show a little bit too much, don't they?
Well, yeah, but is it me or did I not hear Bill Murray say anything in this trailer?
Yeah, I don't think he says it. The other one he talks, doesn't he? I think the new one and the other one he talks. I'm not sure. I watched kind of like some other people in it.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah, it is,
that's
yeah.
the only thing. Yeah, it had definitely Ghostbusters feel. Then you have the old characters and the new characters integrating. I mean, it didn't look bad. Looked fun. I'm game. I'm just not super
it
excited.
looked fun.
I mean, you got any parts Ghostbusters? Ghostbusters. I mean, that's cool.
Ghostbusters, I may help you.
And the whole idea of Ernie Hudson
Yeah,
running stuff, that's fun, But
yeah, it hits all the nostalgia. Like you said, maybe not enough to make like a complete like, oh, I gotta put it on my calendar, but enough to like, yeah, maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'm just a little fatigued. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
today I am like, all right,
right,
another sequel of a sequel of a sequel.
right.
Look, it looks fun. I'm just saying, like, okay, and I like the last one. I'm not gonna, but yeah, that's what do you guys think in the comments below? All that good stuff. I do think they should change the title to Apocalypsis Fantasma.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's like like what would be? I guess if it'd be Phantasm Apocalypse or something like that if you translated it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a lot cooler.
It's a lot cooler.
Spanish makes everything better.
Spanish is más mejor. The Equalizer says the trailers that show way too much usually put out the best movie, an indication the film is not very good.
Yeah,
meaning they put all the best parts in the trailer.
right.
Yeah. Darth Plato, member of the channel, this movie should have came out in the 1990s when the global ice age angle was being pushed.
I can see that.
They gotta find some angle. That's just the thing is that there's how many Ghostbusters movies you're gonna if you know, what would be cool is that you actually pick up some ghost lore and go down
Yeah,
that rabbit hole, and then as opposed to
right.
Ice Age stuff. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, so it
Oh, hey
almost
guys.
feels like
Mhm. Go ahead.
I think it almost feels like we would want maybe like a lower budget. Don't just spend it on special effects. Kind of ground it a little bit more. You know, that would be more appealing in a sense. Everything's like the end of the world nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, like right. Like the stakes are like high. Like every time the stakes are higher and higher. I would have liked to. I like seeing all the characters, and then I would like to see them being sent off on like, you know, different adventures all throughout the world, connecting to the ghost lores of those countries, like
Yeah,
in
that would be cool.
Thailand, in South America, or like even here in the States. I mean, there's so much they could do.
Right,
Let's see
and
what you guys.
that could bring up like an international Ghostbusters. Like then
Mhm.
boom.
You see Bill Murray on the other trailer, but oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
Thought it looked good. There you go.
yeah.
Fun, but overdone. Hey, Julissa, what's up, girl? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Watch Lone Star movie. Had some good Latinos in it. Oh, God. We need to do a retro on the movie Lone Star. That is an
Mm,
old film by John Sayles. I will do a review on that film. And
cool.
Lone Star is an incredible like indie film that John Sayles did in the 90s. And it stars Chris Cooper, Jesse Borrego, a young Matthew McConaughey, and
Ooh,
what they do is it's a small town in Texas, and they intersplice
mhm.
present time and time in the past to tell the story about these murders.
No.
And it's also to a small town off base of a military base, so there's some great characters. It's really well done, and yeah, there's a strong um Latino subplot, like a Tejano subplot in there, and it's
Good.
just not one of the films that they talk about. John Sayles is really well known for Brother from Another Planet, Eight Men Out,
I remember that.
Eight Men Out, to the Black Sox, the Chicago Black
Yeah.
Sox movie. But I really liked Lone Star, Chris Cooper, and again a young Matthew McConaughey. Um, yeah, thank you, Daniel T. Let's put a pin on that, and we'll do a retro review. See, people are liking it. It's been ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been
Yeah.
ages since I've seen it.
Yeah.
Been ages. Okay, what's coming up next? What do we got?
All right. So we got a reaction to basically all the news that's coming out of India about
Mm.
this new film.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna go with our Indian. Let's get that video file up and ready. And then we have a new bumper for our Indian slant. Y'all ready? Courtesy of Fletcher Williams, if I can find it. I know I put it up.
Uh,
I know I put it up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This past week I saw the movie Volleyball starring Mohan Lee, and his own fans and fans of the director have been rebelling against it. Rebellion, I tell you, because it was kind of mismarketed. Expectations were high, and this was definitely a curveball to those fans, and so there has been a lot of negativity, which I'm likening to when you have that favorite artist or that favorite director, they come up with something new, you know, and you're just like, what? It's like when Prince did Purple Rain, and it's
yeah.
a hype. He rode the hype for years, and everyone's waiting for his next drop around the world in a day, and people were like, "What is this?" People hated that album when it came out. Of course, over the years, it's been amazing. So
Right.
I get a sense that's what's going on with this film. And I did a review, and it's gotten thousands and thousands of reactions. And the comments that we're getting from you guys is that, people are just being unjust to this. It's not fair. Da 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 da. Listen, this film, Valiban, is a cinematic bonker piece. It is bonker pieces, masterpiece bonkers. I absolutely love it. It's something you got to see on the big screen. It's so different. It's so strange. It's so weird. So what I wanted to do was bring up a oh god.
Then
I wanted to bring up a
challenge.
a critic from India. And this guy, I followed this guy. This guy is fantastic. He kind of breaks down what this movie is and what it's all about. And I think it's pretty good. The fact that the lead star of this movie put this up, it's interesting. It's interesting. So let's check it out.
That shakes the roots of his existence, and also Taliban is not a regular film about a warrior like, say, Oru Vadakkan Veeragatha. This is not a nationalistic movie with, say, well-written characters and so forth. It is a hallucinatory epic. Its style, and also Taliban is not a warrior like, say.
Can I get a pause, please? Jesus. No. Get it there. He says it's a hallucinatory epic. 100%. It's not a nationalistic movie like a high end like RRR. It's not your ordinary action film. So he's right on the money that this movie is such a mushroom trip. It's so vivid, so cinematic that I'm just like, you know what? I'm throwing it out. My mind, anything I want, I'm just gonna watch. You know what I mean, brother?
Yeah, no, it feels like it's more of a fear and loathing and type of ride where you're kind of going, okay, this is what it's gonna be, and you're gonna have to embrace it, or
Well,
or
okay,
not.
you use Terry Gilliam, and the thing is that it's not perverse like a Fear and Loathing. There's nothing perverse about it. It's good and evil, but cinematically, you're on point. It's as if Terry Gilliam was stuck in the 70s with Ang Lee, and they're trying to do a Bruce Lee film that's a Western, but then they're all high on shrooms.
Right.
That's how this movie is. And it's wild, man. It's wild. And it's got action. It's got incredible. It's an incredible story. The story is actually really simple. It's this man going from region to region, being what do you call it? Being
like an Avenger or something, or
no, when people try to call him out and they want to fight him.
Oh, okay, kind of like a tough guy competition.
He beats everyone up, man.
Yeah,
but because he's the world's greatest warrior. But he's very he comes from a very humble way. But this actor has been around since like the 90s. He likes it. He's viejo. He's an older man, but he's perfect in this role. This man's eyes. Mohan Lee, this man's eyes, it does all the acting. Not this critic, but the Mohan Lee. Maybe you can get a photo of him. And so let's listen to this guy a little bit more.
Taliban is not a regular film about a warrior like, say, Oru Vadakkan Veeragatha. This is not a nationalistic movie with, say, well-written characters and so forth. It is a hallucinatory epic. Its style is part of its very substance. And in the last half hour or so, Lijo does something fantastic and fantastical. So far, we have been watching a mass movie based on physical challenges, and now Valiban is faced with an emotional challenge that shakes the roots of his existence and also sets up the sequel. I like the deliberate pacing, which makes us feel.
He's absolutely right on the money. Most of this film, and it's almost 3 hours long, most of this film is like him and his ragtag band go to a region, kick ass. Go to another region, kick ass. He kind of flirts. He kind of falls in love. They eat a lot. They're funny with each other. It's kind of like that very Falstaffian and Henry VIII kind of like feel where they're just going around the countryside frolicking. But then, they stand up for the little people. It gets a little heavy towards the end, but then like the last half hour, there's a total horrific twist that's
Mm.
has to do with their relationships. Their relationships, and it's a setup for part 2. Man, it is really wild. It is really wild. This is cinema. This is cinema. This is how you do it, guys. This is how you do it.
That we have been transported to a timeless time. This gives the film the space to hold Madhu Neelakantan shots and Leisure's choreography for a long time. There is a stunning dissolve effect where slaves running out of prison look like ghosts, and all
Correct.
this artifice is heightened by the deliberate use of colors, like a
Correct. So one of the last places that he liberates is a Portuguese colony. And I told Romy, because I'm like, hun, you talk about bingo card. I did not have it on my bingo card that I was going to go to an Indian movie and hear Portuguese. It's a Portuguese colony, and they enslave, like, you know, the local Indians there, and they're hysterical. They're like overhyped, kind of like hyper reality, like people of who they are. And but he's absolutely right. There's a point where the slaves are released from their from their prison, and you see they're you can see through them as they're coming out.
Oh wow.
It is dope. It is it is a very it is a ride, guide. And it's a long ride, but it's very worth it, especially if you're into cinema. Yeah, the movie's called Maliki Kotai Valiban. I'm just calling it Valiban.
red in a bloody battle in a Portuguese colony, I think, and yellow in an episode with masks. I quote Valiban a lot, but unlike Nanpagal Nerathu Maikam, I'm not going to label this an instant classic or a masterpiece or any such thing. I'm just going to call it a quintessential Lijo Jose Pellicerri film. Malaikote Valiban is
there you go.
Then
and he's exactly right. You know, from what I'm getting from our hundreds of commenters and now hundreds of new subscribers, is that it is just it's this director's he's going off again. Like, this director does very unique cinematic movies, and they're huge fans of his. So yeah, I mean, I think that's cool. I think that's great. I think it's fantastic. You know, but yeah, there's nothing perverse about this film, guys. You know, it's not a Western film, like Western civilization and Western. You know, it is a deeply a certain part of India, and they use the Western as a kind of like this, like a long ongoing genre. But that being said, there's so many genres that they throw in there. It's truly a unique film. Check out my review. That would be fantastic. Okay, what do we got coming up? I'm gonna say hello to some people. We that'll be great. We got Struggle Reviews TV here, always here for a retro review. Let's do that retro review. I heard from just my opinion, and apparently, I think we're gonna all do something together, as far as, you know, a triple threat. To me, I'm a little nervous, Fletcher, because it's like black on black against brown crime. I don't know.
Right.
Well, I think I need some more homies with me when I'm, because you know. That's wrong. That's wrong.
That's
We're wrong
messed
here.
up.
Listen, hit the like button. $4.99. She comes in for $4.99. Show the slant some love. Show us some love, yo. Show us some love, because within any second now, we're gonna have our special guest with us. In fact, she's already in the green room, looking lovely, looking amazing. She is hilarious, girl. I saw the whole show. Look at she's laughing. I saw the whole show. Oh my god. You know what? Okay, what else do we have, Fletcher? Because I'm excited now.
Well, we can push some stuff to the back if you want to do that. And since Miss Maria's here, let's do that.
Totally. Let's do that really quick. Let's just go through this. So it's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas trip, kind of, but much more. Not nationalistic, so no British bad guys. bad Portuguese and bad Indians. So it's not just bad white people. It's bad. He goes from region to region. This reviewer presents himself really well. I love that reviewer. Sandra, we don't have jury duty over here. I was trying to do my best Sander.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. What is Sander?
Yeah. It's something out in the, where white people are cold. That's where he's at. And they eat
Aren't
fish.
all white people cold? Oh,
Oh,
hi-oh. Hi-oh.
Hi-oh.
Hi-oh.
Come here for the joke.
So we're going to play a little video, and then we're going to bring in our special guest, because this is truly one of the most unique comedies we have seen in years. And deservedly so. They're winning awards, all that good stuff. Let's what do we want to play?
Do we get Struggle? Super chat all now?
Oh yeah, we did. Thank you, Struggle.
Okay.
Let's
Thank you so
play
much.
a couple of videos.
All right.
We'll play a couple of videos and then we'll be back. Gracias.
Yes, thank you so much.
The low rider is a little higher.
Hey, Paula here, back on the Latino Slant. My special guest of this week here on the show, Latino Slant, is one of the stars of Amazon Freebies' Jury Duty, nominated for 4 Emmys and a winner of a lot of different awards, guys. Very acclaimed show. Is called Jury Duty. The setup is really simple, guys. Everything's fake. The jury, the trial, the judge, everything except for one man. And that one man is taken through this entire trial. And at the very end, they kind of like, take the mask off and like, hey, this is what really happened. It shows a trip. And I'm just so happy for my dear friend. It's been a while. Maria Russell, everybody. Hey!
Hey, Polly. How are you? Thanks for having me.
What's happening? Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. It still feels surreal. It doesn't feel like it's happened, but it's still like it feels surreal. It's just like every day there's something new, and it's still going, which is wild. It's wild and very special.
Well, I mean, there's so much to talk about, and I'm so happy because you're truly someone who's stayed in the game and been working, but boom, then this is much deserved for your success. What I find interesting is now everyone's starting to hear about this TV show, even though it's been around for almost a year. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh yeah. No, I don't know if you have any thoughts about that. Are you getting that? Like people are now just discovering the TV show?
Sorry. I thought that was a period. Sorry, I thought it was a comma. Yeah, no, it's wild. Listen, this is the one thing that the strike did for us is that it prolonged this show because, the show premiered April of 2022 and 2023. And, the strike went on essentially the remainder of the year. So it just kept on. The Emmys were supposed to be in September and then they pushed that. So it was like all these new people just kept watching it. I mean, but it was the next day that it went completely viral. Thank you, Jen, the millennials. But it was wild and it's still going. I'll still get fans saying, "Oh my God, I just saw it for the first time. It's amazing. I'm watching it again." So it's really special and it doesn't feel real. It's just wild. And I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful.
Okay, so I got photos of you guys on the red carpet, all that good stuff. What I wanted to know was, what was you as the actor? What was your audition process from when you got your notice to when you got the job? Because I'd imagine, because it's been a long time, but I know some stuff that audition process must have been brutal. So I'm curious.
It was crazy. So I will share this with you. So
Hold on. We're gonna make you big.
What's that? What's that?
Okay, We're gonna
Okay.
make you big. There you go.
Oh, got it. Okay. So the initial audition, the breakdown came down. It was sent to me by my agent and manager. Said, and all it said was it was a courtroom mockumentary, producers of The Office and Borat, and they wanted to see anyone, male or female, ages 21 and on, and must have improv background and comedy background, which I have. So I was like, okay, so that was pretty much it. So what the audition process was like was they wanted to see 2 different characters within the realm of what these different scenarios that we could choose from. So I chose my Cholita. And then
Now, what is a Cholita for our international audience?
Oh, my Chola. So she's like this, this gangster from like Arlita Pacoima, but she's a veterana. So she still has like the homies in the, she still has like little puppies still in the, in the gang shit. So she's out of it, but she's in it, But
I love it.
She's still like hood. You know what I mean?
Right. That would have been fun. So you did that. You prepared that character.
So that was my one, and it was within realm of in the courtroom and why I wanted to get out of jury duty. And then I also did a different character, which is Candy, and she was a stripper with a heart of gold and trying to get out of jury duty as well.
I'm sorry. Did you say stripper with a heart of gold?
Stripper with a heart of gold. So she's trying to flirt with everybody to try to get out of jury duty. So
was there costumes that had to be put on, and with
they come naturally, so my costumes are natural. So that was
hi-yo. I love it. Okay, so you have that.
Yeah,
okay.
So that happened. So, and I was this close. I mean, I was still gonna do it, but I was this close to passing, only because I had been doing my show, the Latina Christmas Special, was doing it in New York. We had a 4-week run, and then I had just come back and we finished doing our run in Pasadena. So it was chaotic. So I literally had to sit down and write, these 2 different characters, a minute max, and try to come up with it and be fresh and be in, present. So sent that in.
Okay.
Didn't hear back for about a month. So I'm like, okay, I didn't book it. No big deal. Whatever. So then about 6 weeks later, I found out that not only was I pinned, I booked it.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. So I didn't get to do the callback.
You jumped, right?
No, I just got booked from tape, which is amazing.
Yeah. So listen, guys, a pin is something where after you do your callback, you're considered like it's you. They're just working out schedules. I don't know what. Maria was so amazing that no callback, no pin. You got the job. Dude, that's awesome.
It was crazy. Crazy. And still, when I spoke with the producer, with Nick Hatton, he was talking to me about it. I was like, okay, that sounds amazing. Yay. It still was unclear. I think nobody honest to God, no one really knew what was going to happen or the logistics. It was, just they have their actors and let's do this. So it was crazy and exciting and amazing and wild.
Well, you've always had that great energy about you. You're fearless. You're a badass. So it's like, do it. I can imagine how much fun you had on that set. And how about that cast? Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? Like, honest to God, I was like the first week of rehearsal. And mind you, we didn't even all test together. We just all job. We met the first day of rehearsal. Like we just all met, it was crazy. And it was a little intimidating, especially I say the story with Kirk Fox, because I'm not a stand-up comedian. I don't come from that world. It's a completely different genre, right? So Kirk Fox was in rehearsals. He started kind of doing like a 30-minute special. And I literally was like, oh my God, they're going to find me out. I'm not a stand-up comedian. Oh my God, I'm going to get fired. I'm going to get fired. I'm going to get fired tomorrow. Oh my God. But he was doing it more for us. But it was, it was scary because we didn't know what we were doing, honestly. And this cast, as
Yeah,
you
let's
know.
bring him up. Let's bring him up.
it-
Let's bring up a photo.
Oh,
There you go.
my babies, my crazy babies. I mean, what a cast indeed. And there was this sense of trust between each other. We
Mhm.
all had each other's back. We genuinely love each other. We still all keep in touch. And while we were doing it, we were so scared because you didn't want to be the one to mess things up, right?
Right.
For Ronald to find out what was happening, that we just had this level of trust like no other. I mean, it really was. It was so freaking weird and scary. Honestly, I just because it was scary. You didn't want, but at the same time, you had to be present, right? You had to be in the moment. And I mean, it was wild. But this cast is like incredible. I mean, really, this is like the creme de la creme of comedy world. I mean, really, to do the kind of thing that we did, I'm like patting myself in the back. It was the unthinkable. It was the unthinkable. It was crazy.
Maria, like it seems like for almost like each scene or maybe each episode, it's like I had a new favorite. They're these actors, the characters are so detailed, so wild, but man, everyone's rooted. It's like you had to be, or else Ronald was gonna catch on to something. Was that also a concern because Ronald is not the actor, right?
Oh,
Ronald,
100%. Yeah,
right?
no,
Such a
100%.
sweet man. Oh my God.
He was not an actor. He is not an actor.
Right.
Amazing human being, but not an actor. No, it was scary because also for myself, I had to remember Inez and Ronald were very close. So and you don't get to see a lot of the conversations that were had. But I was like, I knew everything about his life and he knew everything about Inez's life. So I tried to stay a little bit as close to my life, so that I remember everything, because I would go home and write down, okay, this is what I told him. So I had to remember what I told him because he's very sharp. He would remember everything. So yes, because there were
and
times
apparently
where
he had a journal too. He wrote he had a daily. Apparently he kept a journal, just like that's how he is.
He did.
I mean, who is this? They did the casting was perfect. Was perfect.
I know.
Perfect.
It was wild.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I mean,
Cassandra.
so okay, so you do the show and it goes on, but then you guys start getting all these nominations and all this acclaim, and you guys have won several things. Win or lose, you guys are winners. I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah, it really is. And it's like, remember when we found out that we were nominated for 4 Emmys? We like all called each other. We were crying because we're like, what? That like never in a million years. Like 4 Emmys? What? And the Golden Globe. We're nominated for 2 Golden Globes, sorry. And AFI, and we won the not American Film Market, the
Independent.
Yes, sorry, Indie Spirit Award.
Indie Spirit Award.
Ensemble Cast. Yeah.
Ensemble Cast. I mean, acclaim after acclaim.
Yeah.
Did you guys even think that would be a possibility because you were so into the work and you were done? Did you think you had something special?
Yes, I knew it was special. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
That I did know. Did I know that it was going to be what it is? Absolutely not in a million years. We thought, because what they told us in the beginning, it was going to be on IMDb TV. And we're like, what's IMDb TV? We're like, okay, I guess no one's going to watch it, but we're going to have fun and we're going to do this. Woo! So literally, we just had that intention that we were going to do the best that we can do and have fun and do this thing.
Let's do a couple of questions, Maria, from the chat. They're live with us right now, all over the world, all that good stuff. Wex Wuto is here. Did the guy know who James Marsden was? He's pretty famous.
he didn't. Like in the beginning, he did not. So he was like, because James Marsden, yes, although he is, a big time movie star, yes, he's that where you can kind of go, oh yeah, he's the guy from what was it again? From Notebook or from here, or from there. So
Right.
yeah, no, he genuinely did not know who he was. But then when he started saying the names of the movies, he's like, oh my God, yes, that's right. That's right.
So one of the jokes, the Wex, and to anyone who hasn't seen the show, one of the jokes that plays as a theme throughout James Marsden, because James is playing a hyper him, right? It's like a hyper him.
Right.
Is that he's famous, but they're like, they can't point out who he was. And even the judge is like, honestly, I don't recognize.
I know. So hilarious. Hilarious. I died. We all died. We were all dying. We all wanted a break. Well, I did a lot, but yeah.
Did you break a lot?
Oh, I did.
Did you break a lot?
Thank God that my character was a little, she's a little bit lighter, a little fun. So thank God it was within the realm of my character. But then there were times where we're not supposed to laugh at all. It was serious. So I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. So I have a method. I pinch the right side of my leg. So instead of feeling like I want to laugh, I want to cry. So that's my method.
That's a method? That's torture.
It works. And it works though. It works.
It works?
That's my go-to.
Okay. Well, when was it? When did you have to pinch yourself? Give me a moment there.
Okay. There's so many times, but one of the times was when Todd, David, who plays Todd, he starts talking about these shark teeth. And I literally, so I would turn around also, I'd be like. But oh my God, I died because it didn't go as planned because they fell out. And I wanted to freaking die. I started laughing, but I turned around and then I pinched myself because I was like, biatch, you cannot freaking laugh. Because it was supposed to be everyone's serious. Oh God, there were so many moments like that just started laughing. Oh my gosh.
I mean, your character is pretty tamed compared to someone like a Todd, right? Like, I mean, Todd is kind of like this kind of introvert. I'm trying to share a picture. I don't know what's going on. I want to get a picture of Todd.
He's amazing. I love him so. Oh.
Yeah, but you had your moments. And when Romy, my lady, when we were watching it, she's like, yes, she got her moment, in regards to what do you call it, the lady in the trial, as far as what she was wearing.
Oh, you mean
Jaquie? Where you called her out? What were you saying? Like she's a bitch, but I love her.
Yes, and that literally, what's so funny is like when we were doing those talking head interviews, by the end of the day, we're mentally and physically exhausted. So we're all like, we're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, this is how I feel about her. But no, she was so perfect for me to work off of. Because a lot of, all of it, I didn't know what she was going to do. I didn't know she was going to do all that. That was all fresh and new. So she gave me a lot to work with. So it's very, very, yeah. I know. I have people tell me, oh my God, you're a bitch, but you're beautiful. I hate you. I love you. And that's so cool when people come up to me and just start saying my lines. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy.
That's fantastic, Maria. I mean, it's such. I highly recommend it, and obviously James Marsden. Because if you're in a lot of my audience is in the genre film, so of course we recognize James. He's X-Men, but if you're not, you really don't. He's that other guy in The Notebook.
Yes.
I mean, he was nominated for an Emmy for his performance, and he was on point.
And a Golden Globe.
Oh my God.
Critics' Choice. I know. No, he was literally on point. He was so flipping good.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was like so amazing to see too, because he doesn't come necessarily from this world, you know,
Right.
of improv, and it is a very specific type of genre. And it's also not your typical kind of improv either. This is a situational type of improv with a real person, so that doesn't know that he's in on it. So it's so many different firsts that they really got the best people for this job. It's wild. Not to toot my own horn, but you know what I mean? To be grounded and to be in the moment and to stay within your character. There's so many things that you had to like to do and to remember. I had to prep and who I was, and I'm not. So on the show, in real life, Maria Russell was married. In the show, Inez de Leon was not married, but still had her ring on because she gained weight during COVID. So I had to remember all the stuff because I couldn't get my ring off in real life. We tried that string method with the freaking
Butter,
dental floss. It would
nada.
not come off. So I was like, shit. So I'm just going to use it. I'm going to say I gained weight during COVID and I couldn't get it off. And I didn't want to solder it off because I didn't want to mess it up and I wanted to sell it.
Well, you know what? It's been such a long time, girl. I didn't know you're married, so that's beautiful.
Well, soon to be divorced. So no, it's good. It's good. Thank God.
And I'm back. That didn't happen.
Anyway.
Wait, Maria can't make it. Hold on. Maria can't make it.
Yeah.
She just left and came back.
Hi.
So hey, people out there. Maria Russell, everyone. There you go. Just saying that. Just saying that. Another thing you've been doing. We're gonna cut that whole segment out. Another thing you've been doing is hitting the red carpet, mama. Look at you.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh, all these exciting, like going to the Vanity Fair. What? Parties?
Wait,
like what?
Yeah, which is what? What is this one right here? Is you going to Abigail?
That's a movie premiere.
That's a movie. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
So no, it's wild. And to go to the Emmys, like one thing is to go to the Emmys, right? Just to attend. Another thing is to go to the Emmys when your show is nominated for best comedy and for casting and for writing and for and for James Marsden. I mean, it's really it feels like a dream. But I've been working really hard, you know. So it's such a treat to be able to have this. It feels I get sometimes literally overwhelmed with emotion because it's like, wow, I've worked so hard for so many years and then bam, jury duty.
Okay, so I got a couple minutes with you left. So that's a great. Let's get a little insight. You've been a hardworking actor for so long. Roles here and there, lots of roles, guest starring, co-starring. You get this. Now, what's opening up to you in regards to your career? Because you've put in the work. You're like one in millions. You know the numbers, right? So
remind me.
Ow! Hey, I live with an actor, so I know the day and day.
No, I know.
So give me some insight. How has this opened up your career?
Well, I get
what you can say.
Clothes sent to me. I get products sent to me. I get all kinds of stuff sent to me. Tequila. But the real tequila. The really important thing that has come out of this, and this is again, it's just starting up because of the strike, is that now there are casting is calling to check my availability. So before it was like you audition and then you see if you get the part. Now it's been a little bit different. The game's a little bit different in that they're calling to check avails, which is that's a different kind of world for me, you know, if you will.
Really?
So yeah, so that's very exciting. And and also like I got to do a movie last summer because of jury duty.
Okay.
So and so just a straight offer. So that's the one thing that's changed now. And it's very exciting and it's really cool and it's yeah, dreams do come true.
Straight offer, guys, means that the production that's doing the movie in this example knows Maria's work, knows Maria or seen her work, and they have a role right in mind. We just want to offer this to you. You got to go through her people, agents, managers. I don't know what she'll say yes or no, but that's how it works. That is epic, dude. When is this movie going to come out? What can you tell our audience?
I'm not sure. It's called In Flight, and it stars Tiffany Smith, Cristo Fernandez from Ted Lasso, and myself, and a whole slew of other amazing actors. Yeah.
Wow, that's great, man. And then to be considered for they're calling for your availability. That is something that you have earned, Maria.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we have one or two questions, and we'll get you out of here. Does that sound all right?
Of course. Of
Órale.
course.
The Equalizer asks, question, Miss Russell. When you see your own performance on film, do you critique yourself? Are you hard on yourself sometimes with critiques?
I think every actor will say, yes. Yes, I am. First thing, I'm like, I don't even notice. I'm like, oh God, my hair. Oh my God, that lipstick. First, it's like a physical critique.
Right.
I'm like, but and for myself and a lot of actors, we don't like seeing ourselves on camera. It's very weird. It's very odd. I don't know if you've heard this a lot, but it's like, yeah, we want to be in front of the camera, but yet we don't want to see ourselves. It's a very weird thing.
There's those actors that will not see their work. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird, but I don't like. I go, oh God, I'm like, oh, they kept that take. Why didn't they do the one before? Oh, that one was so much better. So yes, absolutely. And there's so much to be grateful for, but no, I 100% critique myself. Oh my God, yes.
Well, let's bring in our producer extraordinaire, Fletcher Williams. He's got a question for you. Fletcher, this is Maria Russell.
Hey Maria, I know sometimes with actors, they have a little bit of technique on how to get psyched up for a role or how do they approach the role. What's your method of just diving into it? What kind of preparation do you do?
Well, if we're talking specifics, like for jury duty or just in general for like an audition or
just in general, like there's sometimes we have young actors that watch the slant and, we kind of want to, when we have seasoned, veterans like yourself or to come in and kind of share your wisdom with them. Like, what's your process and how'd you get into it also?
Yeah, that's a great question. Well, just in general with any kind of, job, either if it's an audition or like I actually book the job, I always, this is the number one thing that I will give as a gift of knowledge, is that I always bring myself to each role. Doesn't matter if it's a comedy, a drama, a horror film, whatever it is. I always try to bring myself to each role so that it feels authentic as can be. And then from there, I build, right? I build who this character is. What does she wear? What does she eat? Who does she like? So how does she wear her hair? Really, everything is so detailed for me, for what I do. How does she stand? What is she thinking? What's her before thought? There's so much that's involved.
So how did Inez de Leon stand? On her
What's
head?
that?
How did Inez stand?
Oh.
Yeah, right. What a great character. What a great character.
And can I talk about this really quick about the character? Sure. So trying, kind of piggybacking about that.
Yes, please.
Inez on paper is not what you see on the show. I changed her completely. And with the blessing of the producers, because I read it, I was like, I don't really like her. She's kind of annoying and hard-nosed. I'm like, if I don't like her, Ronald's not going to like her. And then the audience is not going to like her. And her clothing was completely different. She was very buttoned up. So I was like, no, she needs to be more fun. So that because I wanted Ronald and Inez to have this kind of relationship where it's like a real one, not like weird
Sure.
where I'm like pulling out shark teeth or like I'm like gonna kill him or something because I'm a cholita. I wanted to have a real connection with him. So that was my character backstory, and I wanted to bring me, Maria, to Inez, so that it was, so it felt more, so he felt more at ease, with all these crazies.
Always love your energy, Maria, and it was
Aw,
that was a great. Well, I mean, I'm just so happy for you. I'm just so happy for you.
much. Thank
And
you.
people in the chat, sweet dreams are made of this. Sounds like a great success. I
Thank
must
you.
state, always makes me proud that Latinos are on film or stage, and so is her your Lithuanian side.
Yes, exactly. Representing. Thank
Bede,
you.
You talk about Lithuanian representation. Come on now. Come on. Now.
Come on, there's like 10 in California. Come on. I know it's not very many, but representing Lithuania too.
Right.
No, but it brings me joy, especially when people, when I do get messages, when people do tell me that it makes them very proud to see a Latina, on a show, and it makes me super proud. I'm like, I have to represent. Gotta do it.
That's
But you
awesome.
already it is awesome. It is awesome. But knowing Maria, you don't fit into one stereotype of a Latino. You're like
Thank you.
you always have been, which is why why you've always worked, and then boom, here you go. So see Fletcher, this is how you do the butter up, so they'll come back again.
Well, she's got to come back. She's got a new movie out.
She got a new movie.
Yeah.
And the slant's only growing. We just got
That's
over
right.
11K subscribers, dog. Come on now.
By the time you come back, Miss Maria, we'll be at 20.
Oh,
You'll help us get us there.
Oh my God, Maria.
You're definitely clipping that now.
Right. We got to get the woo.
Woo! That'll be like the new, like somebody sends a super chat. Maria's going, woo!
I'm the woo girl.
Yeah.
You want to see we play one funny video for her. You like midgets, don't you? You love midgets.
I love what?
Love it.
Midgets. Little people.
Little people, the LPs? Yes, I love them.
Here we go. That's after you take a shot, homie.
I love it.
You're such a great sport. All right, Maria. Stop blowing smoke. Hey, she's an old friend. Get out of here, Daryl. Polly, you charmer.
Smoke anytime.
Yeah, Polly, you charmer. That's a good one right there, guys. You watching us live or on the replay? Follow Maria. There's her Instagram. We'll have it linked in the video box description. Well, my friend, I'm gonna let you go.
Great to see you.
You as well. I will be in touch. Okay. Continued success, Maria.
Thank you. You as well. So good to see you. And bye. Nice meeting you.
Bye. Yes.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Okay, everyone in the chat, just saying bye to you guys. Much love from the chat to you guys.
Thanks for watching.
Dale. Take care. Take care, Maria.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So the thing with her, man, you could talk with her. She's a real one. She's cool as shit.
Yeah.
She's just cool.
Yeah.
She always has been.
You definitely want to invite her to the carne asada.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And what we got right now in that interview, she's tamed. She's tamed. We get older, but she was wild. She used to be wild. But listen, thank you to everyone, and I'm glad everyone enjoyed that interview. Pleasure. Take care, Maria. Waving goodbye. Many more, like after too many shots. Have a good day. Charming. Take care. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that anywhere else, my friend.
Only in this
right
land.
here. What do we have coming up as I take a drink?
Well, so we got an article that was kind of surprised about how regional Mexican music seems to be taking over the world.
Oh, we're gonna get into some news.
Let's
All
get
right, here
into
we
some
go.
news.
Yeah, we got slant news, just like blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah. So this is really interesting because Mexican regional music has been around for a long time, and
Long time.
it has been always a big seller. But now it is selling internationally.
Yes.
So let's read a little bit, and then there's a connection to a TV show that this gentleman is a part of. Karin Leon, who's huge. I like this guy's voice.
Mhm.
While it's been around for decades, with the late Selena Quintanilla weaving pop disco R&B into her Tejano music, something extraordinary happened in the last year. Peso Pluma's Ella Baila Sola has surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify last month, becoming the first regional Mexican top 10 hit on Billboard's all-genre Hot 100, peaking at number 4. Days later, Bad Bunny collaborated with Grupo Frontera, number 5. What Pluma's song, right?
Yeah.
What do you consider that type of film of music? Because I talked to Andy Vargas today about this as well.
Right.
What's your thoughts on this?
No, I think it's so basically it's kind of like a hybrid, because then you have banda
Correct.
music, but Bad Bunny does basically banda, corrido, and baladas mixed, and he's kind of doing the auto tune thing to it. So basically, it's like a rap auto tune sort of melody rap to it that's really prevalent with a lot of the reggaeton. So he brought that over to regional. Not that they weren't doing it before. He's not the first to do it, but he's the first to like blow up with it, including like the everything he wears is more like hip hop induced, and then you have the banda people who are mostly cowboy dress, ranchero style. So
Right.
it is like a blend. So you kind of have the two worlds clashing. You have people who listen to like hardcore hip hop, and they also listen to regional, and they kind of boom clash together, and it's jumping off. It's the next reggaeton in a sense.
Yeah, I think it's, for me, it musically it's much more palatable than reggaeton. Like there's definitely a stronger connection I have with this music. Even straight up like a straight up banda or corrido, like I just was never my thing. It depend. But let's go to Lila Cobo, who has been in the Latin music coverage for years, working with Billboard. She says never in a million years I thought this was going to become global. I think that's the thing,
Right.
that it would just stay Mexico, maybe the States, but it's become global. One of the factors contributing to the regional global reach is streaming, which democratized listening habits and allowed listeners who might not otherwise come across this music to fall in love with it. On Spotify, Mexican music grew 400% worldwide over the last 5 years. Jesus.
No, it's amazing. But I think a lot of
Go
people
ahead,
also they have this almost like how could it kind of attitude, I guess, about regional Mexican music, which regional Mexican music is beautiful and it's very diverse from each part of Mexico. And it's gotten a lot of play because I know a lot of people, around the world don't realize this, but Mexico has a huge, huge cattle and cowboy market, meaning they sell horses to Saudi Arabia, Europe, Spain. They have world champion horses, and their concerts and stuff like that. And Brazil is huge. I mean, there's some Mexican artists who come to Brazil and to Argentina, to other places, because there's a lot of cowboys around the world. And this kind of
Yeah.
like cowboy culture, people always kind of like say, well, the American side, but the Mexican side is almost as strong worldwide as the American side. It was just not seen by certain people, you know. And I think it's just
So
happening to show.
one of the new guys that I discovered because of the Zorro TV show and the Zorro soundtrack is Karin Leon. Mexican singer-songwriter Karin wrote on a t-shirt at a award show recently last summer, and it read F regional, an apparent reference to the phrase regional Mexican music, and later published a manifesto chastising the ways in which different types of Mexican folk music have been restricted by the term. And he says, labeling it regional is wrong. We're not more regional, we are more international. What does he mean by that?
I think they're trying to say that regional, it's like a slur. I don't see how, but you know, it's like a diminutive, you know. It's like, oh, you're putting it, you know, it's only regional. It's kind of like when people used to say that urban music to say you know, like hip hop and stuff like that. So I think that's what they're trying to say. It's like I mean, we call it música regional also, so I mean, it could be, I mean, the vaquera music or rancho. It's, you know, at least it's getting out there. That's a good part. You know, you're looking all this kind of cultures that are just meshing together over good music. That can be a bad thing.
Right. So I wanted to go to Sequoia's Studios Twitter page. And these are the people that produce the Zorro TV show, and among other things they're producing, right? But one of the things that they produce is an incredible musical soundtrack of artists from all over Latin America and America. Juanes, Karin Leon, Keith Urban.
Keith Urban.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Correct. And this speaks to what that article was saying, was that now, because there's some really Mexican sounding and vibras to the soundtrack, whereas before it would have kind of been more like flamenco and from España.
Right.
And it's got that, but the fact that the Spanish production went to Mexico, went to South America to get these acts says a lot. What do you have to say?
No, I agree, because it shows a lot on their part that they're trying, because at that time people do say that, oh, you know, all the Spanish influence, but at that time Mexico had already been a melting pot with French and German influence, and banda had existed because, you know, the Germans, you know, like would have the bands playing for them, and then the, you know, all of natives and stuff would pick up the instruments and create our own songs to it. But there's a rich history behind it, and the fact that they did it, it shows that they care about that. You know, that's Mexican for you. It takes place in Mexico.
Well, it's now global, right? And this okay. So, guys, what we just read, what we just talked about, here is the musical example of what is going on. Really, like, kind of like taking different artists, bringing them together, and then you're doing these hybrid pieces for a television or a film, right? So let's just listen to about 7 seconds, and then we'll stop and talk. But here we go. This is part of the intro. That's Karin's voice,
right?
And then they're gonna break into Rosario, who's from Spain, and then Keith Urban, who sings in English. Fletcher.
Yeah, and it shows you the melting pot, because isn't that what, you know, America was at the time, and it's always kind of been. You have this melting pot of ideas, of styles, and you do hear it here, because there's a little bit of regional taste, there's a little bit of Spanish flamenco guitar into it, so everything's mixed in together, and it, you know, it creates a beautiful sound.
All right, let's jump and listen a little bit more. I mean, that's a fun song, man. That's a song I play on repeat on my Spotify now.
Cool. Yeah.
You know,
It's different.
Yeah, and the thing with Rosario, she's got that very kind of like that almost that Middle Eastern, like vibrato thing going on.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know
right.
what exactly you call that, but I just find it just beautiful.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of. I mean, look at Shakira, that started bringing in Arabic tones to her songs.
Yeah, there. Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, because there's a lot of. I mean, there's a huge Lebanese and enclave in South America, Libyans, and a lot of people. It's a mixing pot.
Yeah.
Everybody and everything, and to have them, showcase their talent, that's a good thing.
So now with this song, it first starts off with Karin, very Mexican sounding, da 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 da. Then you have Rosario with her, how do you say it? Arabic?
Yeah, I think it's more like an Arabic.
Spanish,
Yeah,
very,
mix.
got that wonderful feel. Then you're gonna hear some English singing, right? This is, I believe, Keith Urban. Here we go. Yeah.
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 Yeah, and he's big right now in in the country sector here in the United States. Very well beloved. So it like I said, it shows you that they consider this to be um an international production.
And it is. And
Right.
regardless of, listen, you guys can check out all our our Zorro coverage, which was pretty extensive.
Yeah.
But in regards to the music, and we'll put another link in the video box description of getting Juanas involved, getting all these different artists involved. This is pretty seismic for Latino music, for just great global music. I love it, man.
Yeah.
This is right up my alley. Right up
Yeah.
my alley. Let's hear a little bit more. Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
will
it's really
say
cool.
that, yeah, they go ahead.
Yeah, it's really cool. Juan is, it's a great star he's done some English stuff before. I mean, he's not
Mhm.
I think played, I guess, in North America, but in South America, he's huge.
And I will say this, let's just say that the season one, it's decent, whatever. Some people love it more, some people don't like it more. This soundtrack is an absolute knockout. Absolutely, guys. You guys got to grab it. Some different songs, and it all goes back to this Mexican regional connection. Carlos Larin, you got Sonora, and then going out with these other international artists.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
That's
Yeah. So yeah. So you could even start with with their page, and they have links to their what do you call it, to their Spotify
right.
as far as the music. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
No,
The
no,
music of
it's a great thing.
Zorro.
The music.
The music of Zorro. Julissa says, to be honest, I must be honest, I've grown to like this genre. When my daughter first introduced it to me, I did not love it.
Hmm.
Judging by the title track, the soundtrack is definitely worth a listen. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Zorpo? I don't get the joke.
Must be the Dutch, Is that the
Dutch humor, man.
Dutch humor.
Yeah, Dutch
Dutch
humor.
sorrow.
Do the Dutch. Finishing out that voting poll. Go ahead, finish that out. Read that out.
Yeah. So when you get a jury summons, 41% of you agreed that you're proud to serve. Look at that. That's very noble of our audience. Second place, sweet no work for free and lunch for 21%. You know hablo inglés for 19%. And the last one, you develop a cold for 17%. Thank you so much for everyone who voted on that one.
I mean, such a patriotic,
Yeah, so
civic-minded crowd
right.
there. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not dissing that, but I would probably, no hablo inglés. Daryl Brewer's here. I used to work at the security at a bar. It had many different Mexican musicians grace the stage, from local to artists from Mexico. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. It's worldwide.
What? How could it not go global? Mexicans are everywhere now.
That's true.
Fun fact: did you know that song was Isla Bon Armado song? Better from that group was my. Go ahead. Finish.
Eslabon Armando's song.
Armado song.
Yeah.
I did not. What song are we talking about?
I think she's talking about the Peso Pluma one, maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, cool. Sin Corn is so weird. Been trying to post a comment. It seems it goes poof every time.
That's because you're hating, Sin. That's why. Don't be hating.
It might be because Sin's a little dead inside.
Oh, I didn't say that.
I did.
I didn't say that. That's tough. Love you, Sid.
You know I love you. These genres don't get along that well. I remember Los Tigres del Norte talking bad about Peso Pluma recently. I don't doubt that.
Yeah, it's a little old, the age divide on that one, so it's a different style.
Yeah. Totally. Okay, cool. Well, we were right yet again.
That's right.
Talking about the box office. The slant was right. Slant here. First. Saw this movie twice.
Yeah.
Only buzz in quiet weekend at the box office. I will say that. It's a really quiet weekend. Well, listen, that's the time. And it's going to pick up this week probably. Movie theaters and audiences settle for seconds this weekend. No new wide releases. A mob of holdovers sustained North American box office was led by The Beekeeper in its third week of release.
Yep.
Stay the earned $77.4 million to take number one. It was only down 14% from the previous weekend. Globally, it's crossed 100 million. There you go.
Wow.
It's done its job.
Done its job.
And only me and maybe Andre of Midnight's Edge.
Right. Yeah.
But it was me.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was me. Me. Said that, listen, The Beekeeper is the hit of January. Trust and believe.
Put that in some slant bucks.
Yeah. Put that into slant bucks, super chats, PayPal, memberships, because we deliver. Aquí.
Do it now.
Aquí. Yeah. Yeah, it's not surprising. I think this type of movie, so inexpensive to make, it really served its action audience that people are coming back. People dug it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need some more.
Did you see it?
No, not yet. I didn't get the chance to see it yet. It's on my list though. It's on my list to see. I gotta check it out. But this kind of should start bringing back some of these lower budget films that just are there to have the audience enjoy.
Well, I think there's a few lower budget films that are enjoying some money, from their Oscar buzz. In the top 10, Godzilla -1, 2.6, minus Color, American Fiction 2.9 million. I mean, I think American Fiction has made 50 million. It's something really good.
Yeah.
Poor Things 3 million. The Indian action flick Fighter 3.7, which is my next Indian movie I need to see. Fighter
Cool.
3.7.
Wow.
That's impressive. The
That's very
rom-com,
impressive.
Anyone But You 4.8. So you're seeing a nice eclectic group set of films here, even though it's not like 10, 30, 40 millions of dollars. I like this type of box office because everyone people are seeing a lot of different films right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Completely
Wonka
different.
5.9.
Yeah.
Mean Girls 7.3. Don't think I'm gonna ever see Mean Girls, but congratulations on that.
That was pretty good.
You saw Mean Girls?
No, I said it was pretty good that it's making money. No, I don't think I'll ever see Mean Girls, but yes. I got Mean Girls at home. Yeah.
Whoa. We love you too, Sid. We love you
Yes.
too.
Very much.
We love you too. Okay, what's coming up next? And we're knocking them down. We're just knocking stories down because that's what we do.
Knocking them down. So I heard that you are checking out a great movie this weekend that you're getting early access to, and
Yeah,
it's,
but isn't there something else?
oh yeah. So Sofia Vergara is coming up in Minions, and did you get that one?
I didn't. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with my.
It could be
with my
StreamYard. Sometimes it's
computer now.
finicky.
Okay, here we go. Give me a second here. Now my computer's acting funny.
That's all right.
I had some stuff pulled up. Oh, we have hello?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, nothing's working on my StreamYard.
Yeah, nothing's coming up on my thing either.
I'm hitting
StreamYarding.
StreamYards has StreamYarded.
StreamYarded in a way, yeah.
Can't even bring up I can't even bring anything up right now. Okay, I'm gonna pop back in, but you stay. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, I can't even do that.
No.
Oh, wow. This whole thing's frozen.
Oh, see? Now you're joining us in the East Coast. Freezing up.
This is weird. Well, okay, so why don't you since I can't bring anything up, why don't you talk to the chat, and I'm gonna force quit something because I gotta be able to, because as of right now I can't even end the show.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reboot and I'll be back. Okay. Any questions you have for me, star them as well.
Okay.
Okay. Wish me luck.
All right. Wish Paulie luck, since your goodwills to him. Good vibes. And hopefully everything works out on the back end on that. But chat, let us know what you guys think of what's coming up. There is a lot of new stuff that's coming out, but it seems like it's going to be a lot of sequels this year. So if you guys would like to, us to cover something like that, let us know. Send in a chat, and we'll see what we can do about it. The topic that we're trying to cover right now seems like Despicable Me 4 is going to add Will Ferrell and Sofia Vergara to the franchise. Now, you guys might not be aware of this, but all these Despicable Me movies make a lot of money. They do bank, and this is the fourth installment in the saga. And adding Sofia Vergara, which is really hot at the moment, coming out from the hills of Griselda. I know a lot of you are looking forward to checking out Griselda. I don't know if you have already. Let us know. I think Polly did watch some of it already. We had a lot of our friends from other channels check out Griselda, which, of course, is a movie about a queen drug dealer, which I don't know how much, in Latin America we're in love with drug dealers for some reason, but it's something that's popular. And this is the lady that I believe Pablo Escobar says that that's the only person he feared was her. So it's an interesting take, especially on this actual girl boss moment, because she was actually pretty terrifying. And Sofia Vergara is playing the title character in that. I believe it's in Netflix. Um, yeah, I agree with Equalizer here. This is all we've gotten this for the last several years, is sequels and prequels, and it looks like this year it's gonna be the same thing. I mean, everything is either a sequel or prequel. I mean, we're getting a Gladiator 2, and that's crazy. But hey, it's what they're pushing out. So I don't know how exciting that's gonna be. Um, I just don't know. Let's see. Oh, Jaleesa, you did? I binge watched Griselda. That woman was brutal. Yeah, how did you like that? I know a lot of people are talking about it. We have a lot of friends here in the interwebs that is talking about it, and it does seem like it's going to be brutal. Curious to see what everybody thinks about it. I'm not much of a, I didn't watch Narcos Mexico. I wasn't one of those. I just, living in South America for a long time and in Mexico, that's a touchy thing. But yeah, you're back. Woo-hoo!
Were you able to bring stuff up?
No, not yet. I was able to touch the chat though, so let me try it on my end.
To touch the chat's comments?
Yeah, I was touching the chat gently.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to do a total reboot, man. So yeah. Thank you everyone for hanging around. 40 likes, 24 people watching live. We love that. Wonderful, beautiful. Okay, where were we now that we're back?
I was just kind of chatting with the chat about Griselda. How Julissa said it was brutal, but you are thinking of checking it out.
Haven't seen it. Yeah, I mean, here's what I got, guys. Right? Make it this big here. Here's what I got in regards to shows that okay, in regards to like videos, reviews, Arena, We're Afraid of Tigers, True Detective, I'm behind on that. Indian Police Squad, I'm behind. Jury Duty, we just finished. Arena would be a season 1 review, and then there's a new season 2 that I want to do episode by episode. We're Afraid of Tigers was a fantastic movie that I want to do a review on. So, and I got some stuff that I wanted that I need to edit. And then the whole thing with Zorro kind of just took over last week. Just and I think we were the only ones that really covered it like the way we covered it.
Yeah,
to where,
at least on the English side. I mean,
yeah, the English side, the executive producer of Zorro reached out to us and to Lily, and loves what we're doing, and even appreciates our criticism. So that was pretty cool, dude.
That was pretty awesome.
Okay, so Griselda, we're gonna get to. I think that might be something too that Romy will watch because of she likes that genre. Okay, so I think we will watch that. Now, Romy's a little busy. And Romy just got a great job, a guest star on the TV show on CBS called SWAT. So she is filming this week. We're really happy here that she got that job. But also, this is what we forgot. We forgot to react to her comedy trailer. Are you there?
Oh yeah. Let's see. I did pull up the article about Will Ferrell and
no, we're gonna okay. That's cool.
And
but
Sofia Vergara.
That's fine. But we want to do a little family drama reaction. This is a new
Cool.
independent
Let's do it.
comedy that stars Romy Diaz as well as Diana Torres and a couple other people. But this is making its debut at the Sedona Film Festival in February of this year. So yeah, Romy, people been doing some praying and some, thinking about Romy and as far as her career and getting work, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful to see that. So yeah, she got SWAT. We'll let you know when that airs. Mike has bad knees. Family drama. I just got here. What up? So this, where are you, brother?
I'm right here. Do you see me?
Yeah, there you go. This this is a comedy. It's about a young man who has an idea for a new take on his family's restaurant. He bets the farm on it, and it doesn't pan out. His mom is played by Romy, and let's let the rest lay out. Anything you want to say here, Fletch?
Yeah, I think it's a great movie. I actually can't wait to take my wife to go see it.
And yes, they did make Romy. They did age her in this, so she's got the gray hair. She's got the thing and that. So that was pretty cool. Hey, you brought up the article. Check you out. Okay, here we go. This is called A Little Family Drama, debuting at the Sedona Film Festival in February. We're here the first, I believe, to react to it, starring Romy Diaz and Diana Torres.
My distinguished guests, I give you the Taco-matic. What's this for?
Our family reunion dinner. Everyone will be there tomorrow.
¿Se puede saber qué diablos hacen?
What does it look like we're doing? Keep loading.
I'm guessing the taco truck's still haunting your dreams. You should see someone about that.
You've been ignoring our notices for the past 6 months.
Grandma co-signed a loan for the Taco-matic. We use the restaurant as collateral.
Grandma wants to end a family dinner with a soup.
We are not ending with that soup.
You can come to the dinner or not.
I couldn't avoid it if I tried. We live in the same house.
Then stay in your room.
That's my favorite part.
We're going to lose the restaurant, Grandma, unless you happen to have $500,000 somewhere.
Look at it. Apparently, I'm an internet sensation.
Are you going to involve me in your plan?
Are you going to keep quiet?
Your superiority complex has no place here.
Do you even know what it's like to take a risk?
Welcome to the Sepulveda family dinner.
What did I miss?
You're going to need this.
Very cute. Very cute. Fletcher, what's your...
Yeah, I think it looks really cool. It brings back the whole, dysfunctional, family that we all have, but it does it justice, meaning it's not mean, it's love, everything's out of love. And it's great to see, the Taco-matic, just the truck. It's hilarious because you can see this happening to any of us. It's
Right.
like there's always that cousin or brother or sister who has that one idea, and it's like it's gonna be great, and all the family supports them, and yeah, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So you can see it. You can see any of us do any of these things. So that just makes it that more real, that much funny.
And there's Romy as the matriarch of the family. I got to tell you, man, I was really, really happy to see her work her comedic chops in this. We know her as a serious actress, lawyers and feds. She plays all kinds of authoritative roles. But to see her doing this, it was great. It's a great cast. If you remember, Diana Torres is the lead in. There's one more for Romy. Diana Torres was the lead in East Side Sushi.
Oh,
okay. She plays one of the daughters. I'm just trying to find a still like a shot of her. But she's good in this. Everyone's really solid in this film.
Yeah.
The thing is that it's not a heavy film. It's not a deep film. it is about, like you said, what you just said, a little family drama, and there's some good laughs. I did get to see, I will tell you, I did get to see a rough cut.
Oh,
And
cool.
with the rough cut, I was actually very impressed. So, congratulations to Ramon Torres, who's the star and the writer of the film. To see your own vision out, that's impressive, man. That's impressive. What do you guys think in the chat? Go ahead. You were going to say something, Fletcher?
Yeah, no, I think the chat's expressing also. I think this is something that we kind of want to see. We want to see more of these fun movies that are enjoyable. Go take your mom to. This is kind of the thing where you want to take the whole family to, and hopefully it's playing near you.
Yeah, we'll keep you up to date. Right now, it's hitting the film festival circuit. So
Right.
it will be Sedona, Arizona International Film Festival, the end of February. Tacomatic. Hey, it's me in HD. I'm sold. This looks hella funny. There's some good laughs.
Yeah.
E-Clay, no midgets. Sorry. Great. And I must say, Romy looks gorgeous, even with the gray, even with it all. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. There you go. Romy is funny. Yeah, she's beautiful. Cool. Well, there you have it, man. There you have it. Okay.
That's fun.
You got a story for us. Rocket.
Okay. So I think let's see if it works for me.
I put it up. Then you took
you put it up?
Go ahead. You put it up.
All right, let's see if it comes up.
Why don't you let me put it up?
Yeah, just put it up.
There you go, buddy. All right, here we go.
All right. So, Despicable Me 4 adds Will Ferrell and Sofia Vergara and more to the franchise. As everybody knows, Despicable Me is one of those franchises that are going gangbusters, not only in the United States, but all over the world. And bringing in Will Ferrell and, of course, Sofia Vergara, who is smoking hot at the moment. As we were talking about earlier with her Netflix hit, but also because she's been everywhere right now and she's been really killing it. So her addition to the franchise does seem like it's going to be something that going to help it out. And this thing is probably going to make a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. A lot of people don't talk about it because they're, sequels and stuff like that. But these things they do make a lot of money. Let's see. Does it scroll on that one? Oh, good.
There you go, buddy. Rocket.
Yeah, right. See, there you go. So Gru is getting
the news.
So Gru is getting a gaggle of new friends and foes. Illumination and Universal revealed the full cast of Despicable Me 4 when airing a trailer spot for the animated Summer Temple during Sunday's showdown between Kansas City Chiefs and Baltimore Ravens. Rest in peace, all those people who were cheering for the Ravens. The studio also released details of the plot for the first time. Franchisers' newcomer include Will Ferrell, Sofia Vergara, Joey King, and Stephen Colbert. Wow. Oh, they're adding a lot of people to this. Saturday Night Live's Chloe Fenman and a newcomer, Madison Poland, who plays Gru's Stephen Carell's daughters, Bjorka Finn, Kristen Wiig, Meredith Cosgrove, Donna Gare, and Stephen Cogan are among the returning ranks for the voice cast. And this time out, the cruel voice of Gru and his 3 girls welcome a new member to the family who is intent on tormenting his dad. At the same time, Gru faces new nemesis, Maxine Lemar, which is Farrell, and his girlfriend Vergara, and must go in the run. I don't know if you want to play the trailer, but I did check out the trailer earlier, and it does seem kind of fun. I think it's going to be a cute new toy or addition to this.
We don't need to play it, but you can give us a little rundown. And there's obviously in the chat and some fans some people are fans of maybe Despicable Me, but not of Colbert. What do you say to that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, me myself, I'm not a fan of Colbert. Also, I don't find his humor very humorous. But I do think that in this it's probably going to be lighthearted. It's probably not going to be as heavy-handed as usual some of the stuff that's riffing on. I am curious to see Vergara play an animated feature. I think she's played one before, but I'm not sure. And it does seem very fun. The trailer seems kind of fun because Groot's son only looks at him meanly, but looks at the mom adoringly. So it's like every Latino boy out there, which it's like if our dad says something, it's like but if our mom says something, it's like yay. So I do like that they added that, and actually I gotta say, Farrell and Vergara are playing like the supervillains. I think it's going to be really fun because these are two actors that are very well seasoned and playing over the top characters. So it's perfect for cartoons. So looking forward to this, and it's more representation in the animated field, which is really great.
There you go, guys. What do you guys think? Let us know. Despicable Me 4. What are some of the comments going on right here? Colbert, I'm out. Wasn't the last one with Trey Parker from South Park?
I think it was. Yeah.
Can't wait to see the Minions dance dressed as Stringes.
Oh, it's referring to Stephen Colbert's take on a certain thing.
Go.
Yes.
Sin's Corner, who is one of our arch nemesis nowadays, along with Chris Gore. I see a Sin Gore, Gringo
Sin Gore collab. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some sort of white on white against brown crime going on here. I'm just, I'm revoking Barrio and ghetto passes to Chris Gore and Sin. As of right now, they're not welcomed in any barrios or ghettos. But she does comment. It would be nice if she added some money behind these comments. That I'm just saying, put your money where your mouth is. Okay, I'm gonna try again.
All right, let's do
what
it.
I've been trying to post was, speaking of interviews, I still want to have you on my channel for one, Polly. Oh,
ooh!
After I said all that,
nice.
I don't know how she feels about that anymore, dog.
I think she'll still have you. You're a handsome fellow, that likes to say hello.
I was reading and thank you, sweetheart. I was reading an article on Geronimo from one of my favorite Chicano writers. He's got a Substack. I almost feel like I need to have my own a segment here called Angry Brown Guy, where that type of stuff I just funnel there and I can read it like as an angry brown man. Because or like when Sin or Chris Gore invade and try to colonize my chats, as well as Tom Connors and all those gringos, they come into the chat, and I just want to throw up something, angry brown guy moment. Hey, what are you doing here, you crazy guy, you crazy woman? You crazy woman. Yeah, angry brown guy.
Angry brown guy.
Angry brown guy.
Do it. You just gotta change your hat or something. Have your angry.
Oh,
what hat do you have for the angry brown guy?
What's my angry hat?
Yeah, that's the true thing of.
Yeah, I would need my brown beret.
Yeah, there you go. Oh.
Yeah.
May we?
Yeah. We would need to just go total beret, dude.
Total beret here.
Because all these are just two kind of Caribbean, nice. Maybe a poncho.
Yeah,
but see, it's too much. That's too much of a dress, a costume change. It's got to be a hat.
Yeah, it's got to be the thing. Change the hat, change the person. Boom. Yeah, maybe a little filter or something. Yeah, we'll have to work on that.
No, it's got to be an angry hat. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the angry hat? What hat draws more?
This is the thing, is that I'm not really I don't really have hats, or I think maybe the t-shirts I do, like Zapata. I'll have defund the thought police.
Nice.
I have those T-shirts, but we need like a quick hat.
Yeah, you need like a quick hat to be like maybe a
Beret,
sombrero.
so
You know?
you look like a revolutionary. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just connecting it to being mad and being brown. So then it'll give me leeway, because here is like in the inviting, kind of safe Latino, come and enjoy the slant. But then there's some times when the gringos get out of hand. I need to just, bring the hammer down.
When they're trying to colonize the chat.
I mean, I do got. Boy, they try to colonize. And listen, if you let gringos run wild, they will colonize your hair. I mean, I do have this. This is an actual Mexican cowboy hat, hecho en Mexico. Okay.
There you go.
But even this is not angry. You know what I mean?
Depends how much salsa you put in your taco,
No, don't be silly, dude. No, don't be like, if we're gonna no, and it's not Che Guevara angry. This is Chicano man. Chicano man action. You know what I mean?
All right.
That's a good one. Gringos run wild. Stop it with the Castro shit. Stop that. I'm not doing that. The angry brown man is simply saying, I was fucking here first. Don't colonize my shit. Because if you do, I'll come at you and I'll cut you. I'll cut a bitch. That's all I'm saying.
Now, do you need to get one of those like rubber machetes or something while you're doing stuff?
No, I got my fist, dog.
Oh, okay. This is fist.
I don't need no machetes.
Fist of Barrio.
Thank you, Sander. Viva Polly. I'm sad I missed it, but you already made me laugh. I did my job. Give me some money.
Yeah.
Pinche gringo. Yeah, I really don't have anything. I'm looking at my office here. I have nothing angry.
So you have only pacifist hats.
No, not pacifist hats, weirdo. I got the American flag over there, and that kind of goes against being an angry brown guy.
Yeah.
When you're an angry brown guy, you're not really happy with America at the moment, and that's okay. I'm American, right? I can be angry, and then you let it go. But see, we got to work on this segment here. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at. I got like my Star Wars stuff, action figures, Dodgers, baseball, John Wick, Star Wars. I got Tibetan peace flags.
See,
the most angry thing I have here is the Reservoir Dog poster I have hanging.
Oh, see.
So
then I guess you got to go shopping.
Yeah,
everybody's supposed to send down a super chat or a tip on PayPal for Polly's angry hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut you, tefilero.
That's angry Polly. He'll cut you. Defending the interwebs from the conquistadores.
I mean, I wore your defund the thought police t-shirt on Netters Network, and when I went on last week for an interview, and I gave you a shout and everything, and here you are with your hostile self. Here's the thing. We gotta get the white women to wear our stuff and buy our stuff, because you're the front line of defense for angry brown guy. See, it starts with you wearing my shirt and you going on those gringo shows. Now I can clip that shit. Now I can say, ¿Dónde las mujeres? Where are all the white women at? Oh my God.
That's it. That's probably getting clipped. Man.
You were here first. Excuse me, sir. I believe my channel is older. We're not talking about YouTube. This is brown man time. Brown man time. We've been here. We're here. So deal with it. I'll come up with a better manifesto, but we're trying to work on a new angry brown guy. Cause see, when I do angry brown guy, I can go after anyone,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm not Polly.
That's right.
I'm angry brown guy.
Right.
The angry brown guy can go after FNT and fuck him up.
Anybody. That's right.
Angry brown guy can go after Az and jack his ass up. Angry brown guy can go after geeks and gamers and slap all those fatzos. Boom. But Polly, a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Yeah. See here. Alternate egos, amigos.
Oh my God. I'm gonna get it. Brown beetle.
Dang.
Oh, where all the white women at Beverly Hills? Shoot, they moving all over the place. Love you more, Mega. What's up?
Beverly Hills.
Listen. We got our first book review from a Diramar Notes website. How cool is that, guys? I mean, when she went all in on this book review, it's like cool. She went in, dog. Let me bring it up. She's got a prolific website. It's like putting the slant to shame. I might have to hire her myself. I actually, guys, there's no payment here. Diramar Notes, check this out. This review out. Right? Okay, creative team. The book. Look at that. She breaks down the book more than I did.
Right. I was like reading it. It's like, wait a minute.
Right.
This is like everything's in here. It's like
right.
Everything.
I almost want to say if you're having a hard time getting through it, because it's, it's pretty, like for 38 pages, man, I give you an epic. Go here. She breaks down the lore.
Yeah.
First impressions about the story. I mean, this is pretty cool. This is really nice. I think I used this as our post. They Call Me Charleston is a complex and beautifully crafted piece of storytelling that blends supernatural elements of Mexican ancient gods, familial bonds, and the eternal battle between good and evil. And I mean, it's big on personal struggle, on forgiveness. A lot of inner dialogue going on with our lead character. But thank you, Diomar, for this. Very cool.
It's very cool.
Very cool. And like it's scrolling here on the bottom. Book is for sale for $9.99 now.
Yeah.
Get the book. Get the book in your hands. Forget the e stuff. I mean, listen, if you want to do the e stuff, I'm not going to say don't do it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But one last thing here before I Brown Hornet, Brown Lantern. I'm all in for the angry brown guy segment. All right, we're gonna work on it, man. We're gonna do an angry brown guy segment. But let me just say this, guys. In regards to the book, I did not set out to write a book that has representation. I had a certain idea of Mesoamerican ideas, creating fantasy. What you as the reader take away from it, that's all you. And so for Diomar, what she took away from it, I think that's great. That I did my job. I'm not going to say, oh no, forget the Latino representation. Just read it as a book. No, that's what she got. Thank you. First of all, thanks for buying the book.
Yeah, right. It's nice.
Yeah.
And you can get a copy too at Book Baby.
There you go.
Link in the chat.
So I just wanted to thank her. And again, it's all about what you as the reader get from it. Because I don't want to say, oh no, this is about this type of representation. This is about this. No. I wrote what I wrote. What did you get out of it? Julissa, it's so nice to hold an actual book. Julissa got her book. People are getting their books now in the mail, physical media. Yeah, baby. We're mailing them out every week. Congrats on Latino Slant Order. Thank you, brother. Get it right, Sanders. Brown family. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, we'll do that next.
Cool.
Okay. All right, here we go. So, okay. Oh, let me switch the banner. Guys, on the latinoslant.com, coming up this week, we're going to have reviews from Sundance.
Mm.
We're going to have a movie review, some movie reviews of new films. But I believe tomorrow night, I'm going to go see Argyle, early access.
Nice. And it is a movie that everybody's been talking about, right?
Yeah,
recently, yeah.
What's your thoughts on the film, man?
It looks, if it looks how it's presented, it looks fun. And it does seem like it's one of these things that you're taking a fantasy and bringing into kind of like a real world scenario in a sense, but with action romance. So it looks fun. Hopefully something that, you can take the wife to and go hang out and have fun. It's got Cavill, which is always a fan favorite. I'm glad to see him. The haircut a little weird, but it looks like it's gonna be kind of like a fun little movie. So I'm excited to hear what you think about it.
I gotta tell you, I'm a little, I'm more than a little cautious.
Okay.
Well, because I just believe this community is like, really hyping the shit up out of it just because of Cavill.
Right.
That I'm like, what if it's like, what if it's bad?
Yeah. Well, if it's bad, it's bad. I mean, nothing you can do about it. But
I enjoy Matthew Vaughn stuff, so I believe I will enjoy it. Looks like a good cast. Oh, there's a song out.
Yeah. I think it's in it. Dua Lipa or something, or
Ariana DeBose.
Yeah, DeBose did. Yeah.
So I need to listen to that song. I'm open to it. I just hope it's good for everyone's really counting on it. It's like I almost feel bad that if it's not good,
Right.
Because you want hits,
Right.
So, yeah. I'm definitely, my enthusiasm is tempered.
Okay.
What else is coming out? But I'm happy to go see it. I got invited by a film critic as a +1, so we'll check that out. If it's bad, it's Polly's fault.
That's true. It's
Exactly.
bad. It's your fault. It's not Polly's fault. It's Angry Brown Man's fault.
No. Angry Brown Guy will tell you, fuck that movie. That's how Angry Brown Guy goes.
That's how he goes.
Argyle? Charlie Argyle. Let's go watch Blood In, Blood Out, Salt of the Earth. Okay. So,
no manches.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Pinche gringo movie.
Don't watch no gringo movies, man. Ain't gonna watch no gringo movies. He's done with Hollywood. Angry Brown Guy is done with Hollywood. Ya basta.
Ya basta.
Except if Salma Hayek is in something. Like
yeah, then it's okay.
Salmita?
Yeah.
So we have a Salmita update.
Oh, did you get it?
Are we done with Argyle?
Yes.
Yeah, we're done. Okay, we're done. Yeah, we apparently she was in Italy traversing the Italians. Well, not the Italians.
Traversing the Italians. That's a different show.
That's a different show. Traversing the Italian countryside. And because she didn't have makeup on, it made the news.
Which is crazy.
But I got to tell you, man, she's freaking ageless. And this is her grateful for these moments of connection with Mother Nature. She's taking a bite of like a berry, algo.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
But this is her, I believe in Italy or somewhere.
Yeah, berries.
I mean, that guy does not look Italian, but listen.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I could be wrong. Maybe they're in Mexico, but I think the point is that it made news because here's a big time, beauty willing to take photos of her without makeup on.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like this. I like this natural look, dude.
Yeah.
What do you think, homie?
No, I think it's nice to have her, be seen as vulnerable, I guess, in a sense, as they would say. And I do like that this is sending a better message out there for young ladies and older ladies that maybe the
57?
filters and stuff. Yeah, I think she is, right.
57 guys.
But you don't need to put all that things on you to be beautiful. Just be yourself. And yeah, it's
correct.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good message, but I will say this: she's got millions upon millions, so she's gonna have the best cosmetic, care. Okay, that's one thing. But another important thing is her genes. She's got great genes, man. Look at her skin. I mean, like, she's very fortunate. Not many people got that. People, people, the way people age, I'm just saying. She's aging very gracefully, very beautifully. It's funny. And then she's very, I want to say she's very dynamic on her Instagram page, right? For her to put up a photo of her this young, you following me?
Yeah.
And then, to her showing her all natural at her age, which is a great age. For her doing her mani-pedi, ready for the weekend. Totally cute. To her owning her sex appeal, owning her hot and spicy mamacita-ness, to where she puts this up. Some say never look back, but sometimes it's the best view. Smiley face, laughing. Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday. And this is not the slant. This is angry brown guy happy now.
It's satiated.
Come on. I mean, we're just, that is your Salma Hayek update of the week. Okay, we got to take this off.
Don't stand up, Paulie.
No, you can't. Yeah, it's like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. My. Somebody get me in a time machine. I got somewhere to be.
That's right.
Got a Mia. Take a cold shower. Yeah, I'm good. Natural beauty. She is a natural beauty. Julisse is very beautiful as well. I've seen her on her Instagram, and I think where did you go recently? She went on I'm not trying to call her out, but she went on a Hawaii or something like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but Latino women. Okay, what is Sin's Corner trying to say now? Because I feel that this is an ongoing battle between my God, the stream, LOL. My God, you're still here, LOL. I don't want to be friends with Angry Brown Guy. Let me know when Polly's back.
Well, Polly's back.
Well, I kind of go in and out.
You kind of go back and things.
Because it's not established yet. Like with we got to get the hat. We got to get that right hat.
Let's get the hat.
We got to get that right hat. Yeah.
And Julissa said, yeah, it was Hawaii.
By the way, I got your book in the mail too. It occupies honored space in my videos now. Gonna see Argyle tomorrow. Hopefully I can get in. Cool.
Nice.
Thank you. Well, read it. Don't make it a relic.
Oh.
Don't make it a relic. The split screen with Angry Brown. Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
video in the making.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah. Or you could be like, Polly asking, interviewing. Okay, so like, okay, so let's say you would ask me as Polly Fletcher something about like some drama in the fandom. Go ahead, ask me
Right.
that.
So, angry guy, what do you think about all these gabachos coming in here and trying to redo Blood In, Blood Out Part 2?
First of all, gabacho is a colonized term we don't use here. We just call them gringos.
But how do you really feel
And
about
second of all,
$5
if I see,
tacos?
and second of all, if I see any of those MFers in my hood trying to film Blood In, Blood Out 2, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. I'll send you a hat. No kidding. I will read it. Okay. I know because I don't have the hat, dog.
The hat, that's what's gonna make it. It's scene change.
But see, also too, you gotta poke the brown guy right for him to be angry brown guy. To get angry brown guy, you gotta put up a stupid ass Twitter post that some of my friends put up, and I gotta like swallow it. Nice guy Polly has to swallow it. Angry brown guy can say something about that bullshit.
Right. There you go.
Schizophrenic slant, yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Okay,
And
have we gone through everything?
I think we've gone through everything now.
Have we done everything?
I
Let me
think we've
see.
done everything. Unless Sin has any suggestions.
Ooh, Latinos pronounce.
Oh, yeah. I
But
thought
were
we
we
didn't get
supposed to
Maria.
have that with
Yeah.
with Maria? Oh,
Yeah, but we didn't have her for so long, so but
yeah, but did you hear that, guys? She's gonna be single.
what?
She's gonna be single. She said she's
You
gonna
heard it
divorce.
first here on the slant.
You heard it first here on the slant. I didn't say that. Maria
Yeah.
Russell is single, guys.
That's right. Yeah.
Here I was like, oh, congrats, that's so lovely. I
That's
haven't
it,
talked
yeah.
in years. Congratulations on the nuptials. Oh, I'm getting divorced. I'm like, oh,
Oh.
all right.
See? That's the kind of news you guys get here on the slant, hear it first. Insider news.
Yeah.
Who's
She's
available?
beautiful. She's beautiful
Yeah.
in person. Half Lithuanian, half Mexican. Does she have kids? I don't know, dog.
That's
You're asking
like a
me.
2-person.
Jeez. All I just said is that she's single. There you guys go.
Yeah, there you go.
You know? Yeah, I get it, Sandra. Raspberry beret. I get it, dog. Oops.
But is it the kind you find in a secondhand store?
Oh my god. guys are goofballs. All right, I'm looking through everything here. I think we even got Salma in here. We even
That's
did
right.
Salma.
That's
What's
how you
up,
do
Nick?
it.
Yeah, man. Don't get angry brown guy. Don't get him started.
Don't poke the
Don't.
angry. Don't poke the
Don't.
angry.
And, let me tell you, there will be an angry brown guy appearance on the Film Threats Oscar watch party because I'll be reading the Cracker Count live.
What? So you
Cracker
gotta have
Count
the hat by
live
then.
is going down. Is going down.
What?
Yeah. 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 There you go. We're Latino men. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. So yeah, man. No, this has been a blast. Okay, hold on. Angry Brown Guy's thoughts on multiverse Cracker Count. The first thing I would say as an angry brown guy would be like, what the fuck you talking about, Holmes?
multi-universe.
Como que multiverse? I
Yeah.
got one verse, homie.
Yeah.
And it ain't Shakespeare. Wait. Okay, so we're gonna watch Argyle. I'm gonna watch Fighter. We got reviews. We have guests. We have a lot of guests, and we're kind of behind on guests. So we'll have we'll have guests. I might even double up next week and have a couple of guests for you. as far as kind of local filmmakers and maybe another independent author. But we'll get to them. We'll get to them. I'm only one person here trying to run an empire. But when I get angry,
you're two.
No, I don't do shit. When you're angry, you don't do anything. You're just bitch and complain, kind of like Tom Connors of Midnight's Edge. It's just like,
Sting!
Yeah. Oh, don't get me started, dog.
Oh,
I go
there you go.
I go after my friends. Pinche culture casino and his pinche beard. Talking trash. I'm like, you know what, brother? It is racist. Because y'all crackers. Montezuma's revenge. That's right. We're gonna bring the swift sword of justice. Moctezuma's like impaled sword, like. All right, we're losing people. I don't. This has been fun, guys. I want to thank you all so much. What do you got coming up? Where are you going to be at this week?
I am gonna be here.
Edge Espanol, dog.
See.
What's going on with Midnight's Edge Espanol? And then
Midnight's Edge Espanol, you guys can check it out. Lily's been really awesome putting up some content. I think she's going to be putting up some stuff relating to some of these award shows on the Latino representation or lack thereof. You can check out those reviews at Midnight's Edge and Espanol. And also you can check out our Zorro. We did the beginning show, a reaction to it, and then we did the last show. And also, if you want to check out episode by episode here in the Latino Slant, we did have those videos up and a whole segment of Zorros. And also in Midnight's Edge en Español, there's a lot of catalog on Zorro up there too, if you guys are up on your Zorro vibe. But we're going to be having a live show coming up in Midnight's Edge en Español probably soon. We'll be announcing it soon. And if you guys want any topics cover or anything like that, head on over to Midnight's Edge en Español and drop us a comment. And we really love those. Yeah,
absolutely. Great stuff happening with Lily. Man, she's going in on some of those videos. So it'd be great to see more stuff, man. All right. I think we're done. I think we've covered everything. Typical gringo audience wanting more out of the brown channels. Whereas when you go on those big channels, it's like, you're throwing them money, but you're making us work 10 times more. I'm a little angry brown guy about that shit.
Not going to take it anymore.
No. I'm never going live again. Never.
That's it.
That's it. This is my last live stream until next week. Thanks so much. I'm glad I caught you live. Have a great evening, and you have a great evening, Julissa. You're much loved here on this channel, and we'll talk to you later. Nick is laughing. Good. We need that. We need some more angry. Well, Yeah, I think we got something on here. I think we got something going on here. Later, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Sin.
Thank you. You too.
Sin, I just want to say one thing. Stay brown. Stay
and
brown.
proud.
Just forget the proud. Just stay brown. All right, we're doing a hard out.
Hard out.
Here we go. Hard out. Hard out, Penny. Hard out, Penny. Hard out, deleted.
That's right.
What is it? What's up, homie? Homie always says this shit. See, this is brown. This is the brown guy coming out. Motherfucker always says, "This is how we win." Who is we? What are we winning? What are we winning? What are we winning? ¿Cómo que win? I'm waiting.
We win. This is how we win.
This is how we win. What are we winning?
This is how. Did anybody?
You guys always win when you're tuning in here because I'm always doing giveaways and everything, and then I'm always entertaining you guys. I want gringo money right now because I'm angry brown man. I heard hard out. So Rome even said hard out.
Hard out.
We win ourselves. Sounds kind of gay.
I don't know. Nobody ever questioned Montel Jordan when he said, "This is how we do it."
I give Steven a lot of shit.
Steven's great.
Steven is great. Steven is great. All right, everybody. Much love wherever you're at. Keep that slant fuerte. Pass, everyone.
Pass.